Sure, it started, I'm going to say probably 25 years ago. Started very simple as getting a pill to relax my nerve after a death in the family. Then after back surgery led on to Percocets. Just got, at that time I was living a pretty normal, productive life, and it got down from just using to becoming an addict to being addictive, and probably over 25 years. For many years, I really didn't believe I was an addict. I went through, like I said, using. There was a death in the family, and then I started to use that, still maintain a normal life, and did not believe I was an addict for the simple reason is all my addiction years, it was prescribed by a GP, so I never believed I had a problem until I did get into illegal things, prescription fraud, unfortunately, stuff like that. Fortunately, I had a great GP who kind of helped me through the process and started. So for many years, I just stayed on that, not believing. Then I think probably 15 years later, when I did get into snorting the pills, because for the instant, I guess even high at the time, but really it was just at that time to maintain, like just to maintain yourself from getting sick. Lost my job. My husband passed away, my mom passed away, my father passed away. So I did have one great person left in this world, my best friend. Unfortunately, he got diagnosed just after that with cancer. That's when the pills came unlimited to me. Unfortunately, when he had them, we shared them. So that's when I guess my addiction, which I didn't even realize it was an addiction, I guess that's when we'll call it the full-blown addiction, because that's when I certainly started to, I don't even really remember. I'm going to actually say probably 5 years of my life I really don't remember. I remember certain things, and I even had a job through all this, but I was taking phenomenal, I was getting them, but it was all through doctors. That they really at that point didn't know what the harm was doing to people's lives. But when they did realize, I'm going to tell you, there wasn't a doctor. When I did get arrested for double doctoring and that, there wasn't a doctor in the city that I live in that would give me a prescription. So that's when it left me to providing for myself. So I did do that for about a year, getting into many criminal things, doing many different things. Just to provide it, because at that time you're not providing for your high, you're just providing so you don't go in the hospital. And I must add by telling you, I bet you I was hospitalized for the last 8 years of my addiction. Minimum 8 to 10 times a year, maximum 22. Always going in, and unfortunately their treatment for me was giving me the morphine and that. Once they could find nothing wrong, they would give me, and I would maintain myself and get on with my drug addiction, until one girl one day said, "You ever heard of methadone, Sue?" And I said, "No, not really." And she gave me the purple book on methadone, and I read it. I said, "I don't want that shit." I said, "That's just substituting one addiction for another." And then finally I said, "Well, I'm getting tired of this shit." So actually, what I say about methadone is that going from how much I despise the idea of it, and actually what I believed it does, it's actually the one thing that helped me. I guess it's been about, let's say 10 years now, I've been on methadone. And since I actually started methadone, I've never taken another opiate. Still not to where I want to be. I'm not even sure at that point what that is. Am I happy with, at the point of still struggling with my addiction now, to using to when basically I want to use? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being 100% clean. And I do not consider myself, I guess, an addict at this point, but certainly from any walk of life can get from one, because when I was growing up, I'll tell you, I did not smoke even a joint of marijuana until I was 31, did not get into the crack and coke until in my mid-40s, never took a pill until I was 30. In my younger days, did nothing. People say, wow, that would be the last person I would expect. So this needs to be out there, that it just happens. It truly just happens. I don't know what else to say.